you leave me empty? The pain in your eyes, the chains in your heart. Gonna break it with my arms. Whenever you feel sad, in times of dark days, going through bad patch, just come take my hand. I care too much about yours, let you get down. I always stay around. When you hit the ground, I've been on the roads now, coming home to my old town. Spready smile, just steady face, think I'm the happiest man. I've been on the roads now, coming home to my old town. Spready smile, just steady face, think I'm the happiest man on earth. Think I'm the happiest man on earth. Oh, you leave me empty. The pain in your eyes, the chains in your heart. Gonna break it with my arms. I care too much about yours, let you get down. I always stay around. When you hit the ground, I've been on the roads now, coming home to my old town. Spready smile, just steady face, think I'm the happiest man. I've been on the roads now, coming home to my old town. Spready smile, just steady face, think I'm the happiest man on earth. Think I'm the happiest man on earth. Think I'm the happiest man on earth.
Kile masabu nyuma dunia bejendi
Walking in my castle, it's the smile that she wore. Fighting in that battle till I head back to shore. Living in the gardens, the day of the harvest. I've been way, way far away from home. And I've been way, way far from them. And I've been way, way far away from home. And I've been way, way far too long. Way far away from home. Way far away from home. Jamming in my car like big moves, quiet winds. Wearing all my scars like that part on my wings. Wondering where they are. It pulls on my heartstrings, speeding up my drive like big movies on the screens. And I've been way, way far away from home. And I've been way, way far from them. And I've been way, way far away from home. And I've been way, way far too long. Way far away from home. Way far away from home. Way far away from home. We're walking through the land, pure souls and dreams ahead. Tell the world, here we are. Hey! 1,000 miles away, we've traveled to survive to play. We've put our fears aside. 1,000 miles away from home. Hey! We are the answers by the peace, so every day tell them we are on the way. We won't stop growing every day. Tell them we are on the way. Hey! We are the answers by the peace, so every day tell them we are on the way. We're walking through the land, pure souls, dreams ahead, tell the world, here we are. Romantic adventure, we seek to discover what the world has to hide. 1,000 miles away, we've traveled to survive to play. We've put our fears aside. 1,000 miles away, we've traveled to survive to play. We've come to sing out loud. 1,000 miles away from home. Hey! We are the
Hello everyone,
so every day tell them
how are you guys doing? Today, so today we are working on server stats, which I'm happy to work on this, because it's a big project. I want to be done for Solo Twix V5. So you probably saw the screenshots of the design going on. So let me show you the final design we can choose. So this is the UI that will be inside the launcher. So inside Source Twix V5. So here you will be able to manage the process. So you will be able to store, stop and kill. Here you will have some infos like the version of it. So the version of it, the disk usage, and maybe a few other infos. Here you will have the console. So the output by the program, and here the install plugins. And here, if you want to put your own plugins inside it. Okay, so let's work on it. So I tried to, I tried to figure out. Oh, hey, is there a way to make text in chat clickable with Source plugins API? Probably. Since you can send like raw packets, you can probably send like a packet with a job. I tried to figure it out. Okay, currently working on Source, so I can rework the website. That's nice. Wait, does it work? Yes. It's like, it's kind of tricky to set up because it's not like ready for the end user yet. But yeah, bro. But when is the V4 done? Not even joking. Is working on it. No worries in that. So today we have a few things to do. So I have my list on the side. So we have to work on the notifications. But since I think they are broken, I think we can't work on that. What we can work on though is the plugins. So yesterday I talked with someone who have made an entire plugin for Source Stats, which is pretty incredible. So his name is oh, but that's you, TBH God Pro. Oh, okay. So I talked with that guy. He have made an insane like Skyblock stat plugin, which is very impressive. So it's like 1K lines plugin, which is okay. Which is basically, I didn't test it yet because I don't play Skyblock, so I can't tell you. So we can see how he made the plugin. So first, it looks like he overridden the require function, so you can try and catch the thing. Okay, that's nice. Here we just have some functions used by the thing. Okay, all right, that's nice. And we can have as you can see, he's using inventories, and the command is okay. I'm going to test it out, so I'm going to download the plugin. Plugins. Okay, save. So let's test that out. Let's run the debug version. Clear, so it's npm run debug, I think. Yes. So we will try this in game right now. So it worked, and the code is /sbw. Okay, all right. So Skyblock helper, that's very nice. /sb help, show this help menu. Stats shows a lot of stats about a player. Stats require input, that's very nice. I really like it. So stats size strawberry, watermelon. Can I click on it? Wow. This guy made something insane. That's very reload, close, community upgrades. There's nothing. Okay. Baking API is off for this profile. Okay. Maybe we can tell someone else. I don't know, like we have someone. SFI maybe. Wow, that's really impressive. You made something very cool. I'm gonna lie. Let's see what's other. So peers shows the peers of player. SB purse size probably says okay. That's nice. This guy made a plugin for that, and that's really insane. That's really cool. I like it. By the way, if you do someone like Technoblade or TimeView, it might crash as it's not receiving stats TimeView. Oh yeah. Powers profile item is not a function. Okay, alright. So the first thing I want to work on is make the plugin loader asynchronous. So what does that mean? It means like we can use asynchronous code directly at the top of the plugin. So right now I'm just going to remove the plugin to like loading times. So here, as you can see, this plugin needed like something asynchronous because it accesses the configuration. What I want to do is like basically remove that function and use await at the top. This can be done by wrapping the eval by making the load plugin asynchronous. Because of that, so it will return a promise of plugin info. Remove the import, okay. And here we also need to make this asynchronous, but as you can see it's already asynchronous, so we can just do equals await load plugin, and that's fine. So here that's good, and here we evaluate the code. So I'm just going to do something like basically removing this to see if it works. So as you can see, error while loading plugin switch server, syntax error, unexpected identifier. What I can do and what I should do is wrap this inside an asynchronous auto calling function, so it doesn't pollute the scope. Eval, wait, what was the code before? It was eval plugin, yep. Not polluting the scope. What was the design program called? It's called Figma. It's called Figma. So error while loading the plugin switch server. Unexpected identifier. So where's the problem? Plugin.js line 50. So it's in neutrals plugin. So line 50 we have the eval, yeah. So unexpected identifier. Or loading switch over the TypeScript. Unexpected identifier. We're facing an issue right now. So can I use... Wait, let me do this instead. Alright, so here it crashed. So plugins is not a valid plugin. Didn't export. Okay, because probably need to... Wait, no, never mind. So here, so here I think if we register the plugin at the top, let me do this. Is plugin info. So when Solar 2 is coming back, Not Even Joking is working on it. Please be patient. Just please be patient. Syntax or unexpected identifier. I don't see where is the unexpected identifier. Wait, what am I doing? So player module.settler is not a function. Add plugins lane for the fix. I have been waiting for 1 hour, bro. SolarTwix is broken since like 3 weeks. Golder released the DMG for SolarTwix time soon. You can build yourself the launcher if you want. If I open Solar Stat, I guess it just opens and closes 1 second after that. I'd say like follow specialized tutorial. I'm pretty sure he doesn't do that way. He's probably like doing something else. Alright. So let's fix the top level await after that. First I want to change the way, because right now evaluating some code isn't very, let's say, performant. So let's use something else called virtual machines, where we can like create virtual machines. So as you can see, we can like evaluate some code, but it with a given context. So let's see if I can just do VM top level await. Fails with top level await. And therefore does not support top level await. If you want to use, you will need to use the experimental VM module API. The REPL is just transpiling code with top level awaiting functions. So VM.module. Let's see, VM.module, experimental. This feature is only available with the experimental VM modules common flags enable. Wait, not as VMs? What? Yes, it does. This provides a low-level interface for using ECMAScript modules in VM contexts. This implementation lies at a lower level using the ECMAScript module loader. So we could use that instead, but it requires this flag. So let's see, from node VM, we can use like the module VM.module. So source text module, source. Oh, but that's 18. It's probably not available in VM.module class provides. So VM, here we create a context, but that's not really source text module. As VM. Okay, VM here, and then we do the VM dot compile function, create context, running context, script. Okay, so let's not use the modules for now. We'll use that when it will be stable. Sorry, Galaxy Man, but you looks like spamming emojis, so I'm just going to temporarily ban you. So VM.script. So let's load script from VM. So const script equals new script, and here we pass it the code, so it should be plugging. Yep. And then the script option, so we have cache data, file name, so we can basically put the file name here. So we have a file name, file, timer. A line of the specifies the line that is displayed in the stack traces produced by the script default 0. Let's don't care about that. So let's make it things look like this. We can do script dot run in this context. So break on second, and we can of course put that in a try catch. Script dot run in this context. Logger error. So let's return this void plugin file. Error occurred while loading plugin file, and that's it. So Ludwig's better than a cap? Yeah, of course it is. Go GND, yeah, sorry. Okay, so let's look at it now. So toolbox is not defined. So let's create a temporary like plugins folder. Test.gis console. Wait. Global. So we have a few things. It did load the plugin 2 times. It looks like it did. Oh yeah, because we're also evaluating it. So toolbox. Error occurred while loading plugin test.js. Can we also log error? Will be nice. Logger.error. I mean, I can just do that. So console.log toolbox is not defined, which is kind of weird because we're running this run in this context. So let's see script.run in this context. So global var. Okay, it takes. Okay. So let's do. I mean, we can create a context. So we can do create context. So we can do context equals create context. And how does it work? So we have create context somewhere. Create context. Context, so it's basically an object. Context is an object. So I guess we can define, so the toolbox here, toolbox. So let's put things like this. Then we can put like the register plugin function. Then we can put a register command function. And then we can put a register player module function. And we can do so run in context. Oops. So plugin test is not a valid plugin? Yeah, because it doesn't export it. Okay, that's true. So let's ignore this for the moment. So it doesn't log toolbox though. Global. Global is not defined. Global this. Either? Nope. Just check Discord. Yeah. Don't worry. I will. But just getting ignored. No. I didn't mean to say swear word. Yeah, but you spam a bit. Just don't spam. Is SolarStat exclusive to iPixel? Yes. Yes. SolarStat is basically like designed for iPixel. So that's why it's only working for iPixel. But you can change the IP though, but it's like literally to use at your own risks. I showed my IP key, I don't care about it. So you can change the iPixel. But like it's really used at your own risks, okay? Because like it's designed to be used on iPixel, so yeah. Well, if you know how you can make it work anywhere. Yeah, I know, but like, I mean, you can disable all the modules. Maybe it will work, probably. I have no idea. So here we have a context. Global variable. Create contexts. Run VM, so run in context. So we can do, I think, we can do like run in context. Here we specify the code, so it will be plugin. The context-defined object, so context. And the options should be file name, into file. We can remove that. Toolbox. Please work. It didn't work. Let's log the context. Okay, contexts. Create context. So, human readable code, human name. No, that's not what I want. Create context. Run in context. Okay, connect contextified object. The contextified object will be used as the global when the code is compiled and run. Okay, so const test equals 1. Log tests. Global. So global is not defined. Alright. But it doesn't log tests. Doesn't log anything. Maybe we can use the logger. So logger is not defined, but however we define it, oh, inside the toolbox, never mind. Okay, so we don't have any error. Maybe if we do toolbox.logger dot warn. I think there's a warn, I don't remember. Logger. There's info. Okay, let's use info. Hello world. Okay, so the code is just is run correctly. Since please help, I can't make the solo tricks. I don't know, I did everything in the new RAD video, but it doesn't work. I'm not giving support for things made by Specialized and RAD. Sorry. If it doesn't work, well, I think you will have to wait until we release an update for V4. Why 108.9 doesn't work? Because it's not working right now. Yeah. Why is the starting GVM taking hours? Maybe you have an issue. I have no idea. I'm not on your PC, man. WinV5, there's no ETA at the moment. Sorry for that. What we can use is console, which will point to console. With this, we will be able to console. Yep, we can use the console. As you can see here, we are. Wait, didn't mean to close that file. So we can remove that. So as you can see, here we are successfully logging, yeah, the toolbox. So we successfully have access in a brand new context, the toolbox. So what I want to do though is create a source stats.t.typescript where I can declare things. So toolbox, declare interface, toolbox. No, never mind. Declare const toolbox, which is equals to this. So we have inside the toolbox we have a logger, which will be let's put any for now. Probably equals to the logger class, but it's literally any, yeah. The toolbox, we have a logger. The toolbox dot logger. Work scanner. Okay, let's do them later. V5 probs gonna be more than a month, at least. Yes, of course. It takes like forever to create a launcher. It takes a lot of work. So yes, of course. So let's close these and plugins. So we can make it. Alright, so as you can see, plugin notice is not a valid plugin. Why? Because we don't register a plugin. So let's use register function. So let's register it in the first place, like register plugin, and let's just use this. As you can see, it kind of works. So test. Okay. Here we register the plugin and we have everything. But I want it to be in. Can we have like asynchronous context? Asynchronous context. OGS. Asynchronous context tracking runs a function synchronously within a context and returns its value. Auto retrieve async result from a Node.js script. I think new mods and smooth again. Also features like profile syncing, SolarStats integration, of course, brand new UI. So yeah. Hey, so it will be cool if you could add a way to reload plugins without restarting the proxy. True, but it will be kind of hard because you will have to unload everything you've loaded. So what I could do technically is make a non-register function. Like, see, when you register a command, for example, no, not a command, like register apply module, it will return a function that will be triggered when unlocked. I have no idea. I'm playing with my keyboard. So I don't know. For now, I'll stick like with the thing. So if I go on it right now, can I working? Sure. Oh, that's not a command? What? Player. Nothing is done with that? Player dot plugins. What is the command for the debug? Loaded plugins tests. Read my DMs on stream when you have a chance. Yeah, sure. I want to finish what I'm doing before reading your suggestions, because I know you have a lot of suggestions, which are most of them interesting. So I think that's better. So for people who wants to make plugin, if you want to see everything exposed to the test, you can use this. I will also make a require function, so a custom require function. So require module path module return the string, of course. Return void. I mean, can return anything. So it will try catch return. So return. No, I kind of want to copy the integration of TBH GodPro. Because he had a good one. So try to return require. So if the module not found, you throw an error. Okay, I will just do things like this. Safely do things. So for example, if I want to require, I also said that I will add inventory here. So import inventory. Now you have access to inventory. So for example, const nbt equals require module prismarine nbt, for example. Console log nbt. Okay, so I can require modules safely now. I can also require, like, what's your name? Your name is not defined. File name, maybe? File name is not defined either. So let's define the dir name directory. So you can actually use it. So d document build utils. So it returns this. Which kinda so let's use like static root. Which doesn't process the current working directory. Current working directory, here we can use it. which will return the root folder. And also, so plugins. So folder plugin. So join. Process.current working directory with plugins. So now, if I do, for example, plugins, so to safely get the plugins, folder. So does the red tactic work for you? I don't. Oh yes, it did work for me, since like it's basically my technique. So yeah. So people in the testing Discord what will they be doing? Like, will they get early access to find bugs and stuff? They will get an early access, and if they find bugs, yes, they will report, hopefully, to the dev team. But in can you show me? Basically, like, I have just a custom version, so it's my version, and I just press launch and it launches the game. There's nothing insane going on. Also, you could add read config sync to the talk. Yes, sure. So let me do it. So I use get config sync, read config sync, and voila. So now you have it. But when I open my game, it just crashes. No idea what's going on. Not gonna lie, I have no idea. Since like Rad did more modification than I did, so the version that's going to be like deployed through the auto updater isn't going to be the same version as the one Rad gave you. Nice voice crack, thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate my own voice crack, you know. For me, nothing happens. Can't do anything for you, man. Yeah, but like how you did it. I basically like code the software, so of course I have like the version for it. Am I going to say, I'll be like, sure. So top level await isn't really... kinda suck. What I could do though is an async wrapper, where you pass a function which will be an async so here I'm just typing the function promise of any. And here I can do like async fn. Usually do not give any arguments. And called it. Right, so there's an async wrapper now. Okay, it doesn't path. Okay, that makes sense. I need to pass them as properties. That will be quick. Right, I still don't see them. That's alright. Oh, because they are not in the toolbox. They are inside the global. Okay, anyways. So let's use the async wrapper. And here we can basically put asynchronous code that will be auto-executed. So here we can do, for example, const config equals await toolbox dot get config, and we can do toolbox dot logger dot info config. So await is only let's not talk about that. And it didn't work because async wrapper okay, so here it did work. That's not how I want to do it. If you want views, you should make a video about the new workings or tweaks. I will, but for now I can't since it's not fully working. There's a lot of things that are just not working. For example, if I go in the real iPixel, you see the custom mods we had are not working. So it was the name mod. As you can see, it's not here. Notifications are broken. And a few like other things like cloaks plus is broken. Like cloaks plus custom commands, all of them are broken. So everything that requires code generation are broken. Like free look and everything, they're working because it's just modifying existing fields. So yeah, that's why they're working. No, I will make a video on working so texture. Okay, so I'm going to remove the async wrapper. It's very useless. After a bit of thinking, it's damn useless. Just a function that calls another function. Useless. Okay, so let's see the specialize. Okay, so this guy has a lot of suggestions. So, suggestion for bed plates. Find what's around bed defense if a command is used. Example /bed red. Okay. Suggestion for an obsidian placement and diamond purchases. What do you mean by diamond purchases? Like when someone buys a diamond pickaxe? That's hacking. Kinda. Yeah, okay. Suggestion for the murder finder, murder mystery game. Suggestion to add name tags back to murder mystery. Okay. Suggestion for a plugin for Solostat that allows you to right click and remove blocks from your client side after a command is used. That's okay. You want cheats, right? Suggestion for a find command that will find a player and put a row above their head. Suggestion to add an option to switch Bedwars teammates from your teammates to other players. Suggestion for a fireball notification, example name through a fireball from X blocks away. Suggestion for notifications when players go near your bed. Name has entered a 30 block radius of your base. Okay. Suggestion for plugin to change name tags of players, specialized styles. Okay. Suggestion for Nothin deniker. Example notification that name is nicked. They are most likely name. Okay. Suggestion to set auto dodge stats. That's planned. /s to show your ender chest in a chest GUI. Not used to access it, just see what you have in it. Okay. All plugins will be private / semi-private. Okay, so they could theoretically like been done using the plugin system. But since most of them are basically like cheats and hacking, I will do them like not integrated inside Solostats, if you know what I mean. Suggestion to add a plugin to simulate the eating packet while running. Suggestion to add an anti-blindness for Bedwars notification. Like when you detect protection short. Okay. Not all of these are legit, just all ideas. Tell me which one is legit. Okay, maybe the /chest. If it's just a cached version, it will be legit. It's like taking a screenshot. You'd need to work out a deal to gain access to Anti-Sniper's API for the Daniker. Probably. Like when you detect protection, sure, but not all of these are legislature studies, yeah. Okay. Anti-blindness is good, yes. I like it too, kinda. But it will be, you know, like most of them are gonna be just plugins because it's a lot of hacking. So we won't do a lot of them today. So let's just go back to the Google Keep. So Node.js VMs, done. Add more items to toolbox, done. Cloud saving settings will be soon. Notification can't work on them. So what we can work on is templates. So I'm basically gonna write a template. Sorry. So I'm going to write a template for you guys, so you will be like easily able to create plugins for Solar Stats. So create a template. I will need Solar Stats plugin template. So it kind of requires a bit of thinking. So first of all, we can't use TypeScript, I think. Okay. So npm init. Okay, so let me test something. npm init template. So npm init, we have an initializer, can be used to set up a new or existing npm package. Initializer in this case is a package named create initializer, which will be installed by npm exec. npm exec create foo. So if I do npm init Solar Stats plugin, please help us. Nice one. Nice one. Okay, so could not found create Solar Stats plugin. So we need to write a library. Legacy behavior. So can you use a bunch of custom functions from my plugin for the template if you want? Sure, thank you, I appreciate it. And you can do all the odd maps manually, yeah. If you implement the condition I sent you earlier for the Bedwars weapons, I can get you all the codes. I will. Just want to work on the Solar Stat plugin template before. So just npm init -y. Alright. So we are going to use a bundler. So for the bundler, Node.js bundler. Webpack Babel is built an extremely fast JavaScript and CSS bundler and minifier. V8 rollup. See, the problem is that I don't want a bundler that works for browsers. I want a bundler that works run webpack in Node. So Webpack provides a Node.js API which can be used directly in Node.js runtime. That's not what I want. Run bundled code in Node to bundle the library for both Node.js and browsers. Browser Node.js. Okay, so if you just want to say the webpack configuration, here's the link. Okay, let's see. No. Node.js is a runtime environment for JavaScript, so whatever JS code you run in the browser can be executed in Node.js as well. However, there are some browsers API that are not available in Node.js. You mentioned this wrapper is built for REST API. Okay, code implementation. Webpack configuration. For Webpack as a documentation subject, 2 objects will be imported, 1 for each target. One configuration for Node.js config. What is worth mentioning is target set to node. Okay, so we can use Webpack. So let's see the documentation. I never used Webpack before. I mean on my own. Is there like a getting started thing? Getting started. So Webpack is used to compile JavaScript modules or install, yeah, basic setup. So we can install Webpack, of course. Yups. Webpack with a K, that's better. It's of course gonna src and a build folder index.javascript. So we could use like the register thing from before. Template plugin, and we can remove the author. So author, nah, let's keep it. So we need a configuration file. So webpack.config.javascript. Okay, so webpack.config.js. So call export a package, probably module exports. The import and export statement have been centralized. They are supported in most of the browsers at this moment. However, there are some browsers that don't recognize the new syntax. But don't worry, Webpack does support them out of the box. So module to export entry. Okay. So entry. So let's use const path, like they say. Path equals require. Node path. So it's entry probably. So path join. You can directly use join here, I think. Is it only me getting virus detected after trying to install LCL? What's your antivirus? What antivirus do you have? Probably because like LCL isn't like code signed, which means like since it's not code signed, like some people could like get it's a virus, but it's most of the time not a virus. Index, which is but never mind, we can use like package equals require package CC. We can make it dynamic by using package. So Index package dot main. I think it's this main. Yes. All right. Next, move on to output. Output is an object, so we can put file name. So let's use the package dot name dot plugin dot js. There you go. You can of course like override this if you want. Let's also put the version, so package dot version. File name and the path with of course join your name build. Yeah, cool. Also put this. So npm script will have build. Okay. We have like webpack target node targets. Because JavaScript can be written for both server and browser, webpack offers multiple deployment. So let's put that ID root, so target node, and let's add the build. So it's webpack probably. Webpack, yes. npm run. So let's, for example, do const fs equals require node fs log fs. We can do npm run build. We will use the npm to install this CLI. Yes, sure, do it. It should have installed webpack CLI. So cannot resolve index.js. That's true. Because it's inside RC, first of all. Alright. So warning in configuration, the mod option is not been set. Webpack will fall back to production for this value. Set mod option to development or production to enable defaults for each environment. Let's see what this is doing. So providing the mode configuration option tells Webpack to use its building optimization accordingly. Provide a mod option, Webpack dash mode development. Okay, let's use it for production. Mode production. Alright. npm run build. So this, and as you can see, that's how it gets. So we can format the document. So use strict. We, as you can see, require things. So let's see if it works or not. So node dist hash sort. No, node dist. So as you can see, it works perfectly fine. And then register plugin is not defined, but that's fine. Oh, so many chat messages I missed. When are you going to release it? I have no idea. Like, of course, before SolidTwix V5, of course. Cyrus, you can use. Okay, I already read that. Hey, source that works with SolidTwix, right? Yes, it does. By the way, don't forget about the bugs with nicks and making sure the error disappears. Sure, yeah, I didn't forget about that. When will nick players crashing be fixed? Soon, I guess. We're working to work on that after that, okay? Which Jiri is the best? Zulu, Jiri, and Graudium for FPS. Theoretically, it's GraalVM, but you really have to like dive deep into optimizations. Most of the time they are very similar, but I'd say GraalVM Enterprise, by the way, not the Community Edition, because the Enterprise Edition has more like flags you can use to optimize the game. So yeah. Alright, so we've made a bundler. So we have made a bundler, that's true. Now we have to type things, so here we can basically write the plugin. So let's write something very easy. By the way, Lunar can't sue us, you guys, or anything, right? Because the stuff you guys doing is sick. Unfortunately, that's not how things works in real life. Like, even if what I do is sick, they can choose if they want, and I'm aware of it. So yeah. So yeah, it's not how it works. So we've made things like, so now we can basically do multi-line plugin. You can even install dependencies if you want. So for example, let me install Access, npm install Access. If I want to require like const access equals require access default, and you like access, you do npm run build, so Wempi compiled with one warning, and as you can see, it even says license, and as you can see, access is now inside the thing. So if I do node so the error is of course big because the whole file is in one line, but yeah. I was asking if they could or not. You didn't say that because you can. Oh, okay. They can. They can. Yeah. They can definitely choose if they want, which is unfortunate, but yeah, can't really, you know. npm uninstall access. So let's remove access. Is it still here? Probably not. Alright. So that's basically our template one. npm. So let's initialize the repository. Let's add a git ignore. Let's create the repository. So new, let's call it solar stats plugin template public. Oh, I need to write a readme, right? That's true. readme.md solar stats plugin template build npm rebuild and preview to the side, and that's fine. Template code for solar stats plugin. Let's make it so it doesn't look weird. Let's link it to Solar Stats. That's fine. Let's remove the dot, no one cares about that. To description, template, plugin for Solar Stats. No one cares about that. Let's do this. And let's do like the basic commit. Please enter a commit message for changes. Initial commit. Publish branch. And yeah, nice, awesome, thanks. I am so fucking dumb. I pushed Aram your dist. Yes. Also git. Yes. Okay, fine. I'll do it myself. Okay, so let's initialize the repository. Initial commit. Thanks. Source. Oh wait, I did the same mistake. I'm kinda dumb. Dist. Yes, nice. Let's also add a setup. npm install. There we go. So let's this time initialize a repo. Initial commit. Let's commit. Let's add the repo and let's publish the branch. Git push the chef. Okay, good. Good. So let's topics, solar stats, solar tweaks, template. Let's remove these, they're useless. And we can remove this. This is when I tried using fix, I can't give support for rad things. Sorry. A bannable offense will probably be spoofing of CPS and FPS. The reason Lunar can't report him will likely be the free cosmetics. Yeah. I thought he might know how to fix it. Maybe, but he isn't here. I don't know, Lunar thought Genesis was a good idea. Like, hell, let's make the launching time longer. That will attract new users. Actually, no, that's not how it works. Lunar client moved to Genesis so they can do more things. So basically the multiple version. So right now, like the old launch method, which was called vpatcher, was like a version dependent. But now they can have like one built binary for all versions. So if you actually look at how it works, you have like offline and then you have a multiver folder which contains all the things, but actually you see like learner.jar, learner emote and learner lang. Before there were one of these for each version. And sometimes they were different because some versions were different, of course. But now they have like one for every versions, and that's more optimized. it makes the loading time a bit longer. And also, like, I think they can do more stuff, like mixins and so on, which is basically like, it makes the life of the developers more easy, I think. So yeah. So you should have 1k subs, oh my god. Get a Fortnite super crowded code after you hit 1k. Nah, I ain't doing that. No. Is anyone working on the Solar V4? Yes. Sorry, yes. Not even joking, is actually working on it. Sensor stats plugin. It's here, bro. It's literally public. So you can do a plugin. You can install like your own dependencies. Although like some dependencies are not required to be installed because they are already inside solar stats. So for example, a lot of Prismarine stuff is already here. So if we look at the node modules list, which is pretty big, Prismarine, so as you can see, you have auth, NVT proxy. You also have access to Minecraft. It's somewhere around here. I don't know my fucking. As you can see, data folder path packets protocol. You have access to a lot of things. So you can use require to require a local plugin inside this, to require a module you install through this, and you can use require module to require a module that is inside solar stats. So yeah. Wait, is there a specific format for the plugin files on the official solar stats in V5? But is there a specific format? No. You can basically use like any GIS files as long as it does this, basically. But if you want like to split your code into multiple files, you can use this template, which has Webpack already configured. So for example, I can do like, for example, let's take one of my Switch server, for example. So let's do, for example, we have an index which will register the plugin. So let's actually copy it. Okay, it takes ages because I copied node modules, of course. What is the link you sent? It's the link about like what I'm doing right now. It's basically the. Alright, so casual GIS like my current plugin will work in the official version, of course. Do you like oranges? And juices, yes. Is it a fix for solar? No. It's not. So switch server. And let's open that. Can I do this? Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, didn't know that. So I'm going to take the old version on my side and recode it. So as you can see here, we'll have a name, so template. So let's basically copy the register function. Oops. So here we register the plugin. Now we can create a module, folder, sorry, which will be my custom modules. There I can put the switch server, so switch server .javascript, and here we can have an index.js. Here we can have like a const, or for example modules. Here we can have a require. Let's do it later actually. So on the switch server, we're basically going to create a module. So we can do, so we can basically copy the module. like this. You can remove things. So toolbox, we're just going to get config sync this time because I don't want to bother with oops, I don't want to bother with asynchronous loading. So yeah, and as you can see, when we on location update, we get a configuration, we tell if the module is enabled or not, and then we do that. Now what we can do is module.exp me equals module. Oh, I see what's going on. Let's just call it m and m. Alright, fine. So now here I can do require this switch over, and as you can see, I can then do module export equals register equals function register modules, and we can do, so it will do modules, so for of module of modules, then we're going to register module, and that's how it should be. That's your default talking. Let's ignore that. So the rat guy is faking it. No, he's not. He's definitely not faking it because I saw it working on his PC while being on any desk. So, would using chat triggers modules, yes, will work. Yes. No check DMs. Can you try that? Okay. I check, but let's put that on another screen. What's that? Register. What's this? Can you tell me what's this? ESA plugin? What's ESA? ESSA, what's ESA? I don't know what you mean. It's about ESA for like cool. Okay, really default, you're weird. So after registering the plugin, we could register the different modules. So register modules. So we can import const register modules. It was required modules. And as you can see, it will go ahead. Okay. So that's basically fine. And now we can do npm run build. So Webpack will bundle things. And we have a working version of the plugin. So if I put this inside my switch server, and I go back to solar stats, if I do as debug, as you can see, I have loaded plugins tests. Okay. So what's going on? So it's not working. It didn't work. It didn't work. Something's wrong. But I may need to restart it. SD bug. So loaded plugin test. Only one. That's weird. That's really weird. Let's do something. Right, basically, so toolbox.logger.info console dot log. To see if it works or it just buggy as well for some reason. And it didn't work, yeah. Okay. Let's not talk about this, it was in the wrong folder. So, register module is not defined. I swear it is. I swear it is. Okay, never mind, it's not. I swear it is, then say, never mind, it wasn't. Okay? So let's put that switch back. So as you can see when I know join, and it doesn't work. Yeah, player is not defined. At player module.t.onLocation updates. Oh, because player is not exposed. Okay. Let's expose player 2. Player. It was kinda exposed because before the code was evaluated. As you can see, when I switch now, your location has been updated. So the plugin works fine. So for big plugins, this will be way better, actually. So everything is working fine, and I'm happy about it. We've made a lot of progress today. Just made the stream just get very laggy. I don't know. I'm finally back from 3 days vacation. Wow. Installer working, not even joking, is working on it. No worries on that. Well, I just forgot something. Soup. There we go. Alright. There's a fix here, but some people have issues with it, which is kind of unfortunate. Which is unfortunate a bit. Okay. Let's move that here. Plugins. Let's remove tests. And we're doing good, I think. Oh, I still have the log function. It will be kind of nice, actually, to to have everything typed, but it's not really typed yet, and it will kind of take a lot of thinking to type things. So yeah. So stats. You. Okay. Oh, why do I do not have clock? If they can't follow, it's not my problem. I also know all the fixes. Okay. If anyone is having problems with the rat fix, I know pretty much all the solutions. Stream is actually unwatchable? I actually have no issues, like OBS is telling me everything's fine. And it's working fine on my, like, on watching thing. Camera is working fine too. Okay, let's stop Inception. When you join a game, why is it so laggy? It's not lagging for me. The stream is perfectly fine, yeah. No idea. He's capping. Second ago it was lagging, probably because I launched my game. Probably. Okay. So that's what I wanted to do today. There's still a lot of things to do on source stats. So template done. So what I also wanted to do is make a new module called ping, where you can actually ping stuff. So I have actually no idea on how to do that. So bucket get player location. I have no, never mind. I need to keep track of the angle and of the map. Okay, that's kind of hard to do. I need to do that. So basically I need to get to keep track of the map on the players like on the players direction. So the player's direction also. That's basically it. And do a lot of math. When full fix in V4. Again, please wait. My game still doesn't launch. Again, please wait. Just please wait until we fix everything. So now I'm not working on it because I'm working on source stats. But not even joking, it's working pretty hard on Solar Patcher. And once it's finished and ready, we will publish it. No worries. If it's not out yet, it means we're still working on it. So yeah. I actually think I'm gonna end the stream because I kinda get tired. It's very hot in France. In France it's really hot and I'm literally sweating. It's really, if you're having problems, launch normal lunar. Yeah, just do not use solar twigs for the moment. I promise it won't be long. Again, probably like, yeah. Which language are you using? This is TypeScript. V5 giveaway? Okay, let's do a V5 giveaway. Let's do one place because it was a short stream and I apologize for it, but yeah. I actually apologize for it. I wanted to do like a longer stream, but yeah, not even 2 hours. That's not that big. Top channel really full. GG. Okay, let's run it. Can I do that? No. Does that work? And the winners in Ethan Eels does not subscribe to the channel. That's. Let me go do it tonight, but okay, thanks, Tiny Wi-Fi, thanks. I'll send clips of it. You can open and stream, okay. So I need to get on Tiny Wi-Fi. Is Cyrus streaming right now? Nah, you know, I'm just here without being here, you know? Yeah. Alright, let's roll it. Comically, congratulations. It looks like you won. Bye, Thursday. Have a good stream. I'm just ending it. I'm just doing I'm doing a giveaway before. Before because I'm really like I need some rest. I'm tired and it's getting hot in there. So comically, can you send a message in chat? So you want a place like everyone talks to get count in the eligible users pool. Yeah. How do I claim? Send me your Discord tag. I will add you. And then I will send you an invite link to the server. Twitch whispers be like, yeah, but I can't do that. Okay, thanks. So I sent you a friend request. Accept it as soon as possible and I will send you an invite link. Alright? Oops. There you go. Alright. So congratulations. You might go. Have a nice day. You're welcome. You're welcome. So it's gonna be it for today, I think. Kinda, yeah, tired again. Sorry for that stream to be like that short. Only been like an hour and a half, but yeah. Whew. Just answering a few questions if you have them, and then I'll go off stream. Goodbye, Tiny Wi-Fi. Goodbye. Okay, alright. I'm gonna end the stream too, so thanks for watching this one. This one like not a good stream at all, but yeah. And if you need anything, DM me on Discord. No problem. So have a good day. Yeah. And we'll try next stream to work on Solar 2xv5, and hopefully it will be like a better stream, a longer stream, and hopefully it will not be like 40 degrees outside. So yeah, source based. Yeah. Alright. Anyways, have a good day, guys. Oh my god, it's getting worse. Alright. Anyways, see you probably tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Anyways, yeah. Goodbyes. Choop.
And the sooner the better. I fall deep, deep into myself, swimming in the mud. I try to keep over water. Yeah, I fall deep, deep into myself, swimming in the mud. I count sheep in the dark, 'cause I am deaf and none of these make sense. I won't